Ahoy there, YouTube! We're back again for more of our Gencon Bonanza Explosion Blood coverage, brought to you by our amazing Kickstarter backers. Thank all of you. These amazing companies right here who donated games so we could come to Gencon, and of course, our two big sponsors, Taste Dimensional Games and Minion Games. Give them some love down below. Right now, we're at the Mythic Games booth with Leonidas, and we're about to learn about their upcoming game, Solomon Kane. So what is Solomon Kane, Leonidas?
Solomon Kane, to start with, is a character created by Robert E. Howard, the creator of Conan. Okay. And so we got the license and we made it into a game. It's a cooperative game, narrative storytelling game that was on Kickstarter a month ago. We raised almost $1.2 million, and we are going on the pledge manager, which means people who missed the game can now pledge it and have still get it for a few weeks.
Okay.
So what is it about? Well, the game tells the story. You know, there were many stories like Conan, like Solomon Kane. There are many different stories, and you can replay these stories. So it's a cooperative game, and each player is going to play a virtue, a cardinal virtue that is not visible to the hero, but that will help him in his story. So it's a cooperative game. You play against the darkness, and you play Solomon Kane in his adventure. The purpose of the game is to succeed in the story. So it's a dark 16th century. You have plenty of bad guys and supernatural enemies. And if you, at the end, Solomon Kane succeeds in his story, all the players have won. If he doesn't, all the players have lost.
Okay. What's the player count on it?
The player what?
How many players does it play?
Oh, you can play 1 to 4. So you could play solo, or you could play 2, 3, or 4. It's up as you want. So you choose your own cardinal virtue. You have like prudence. You have justice. You have you choose your virtue first. They each have some special abilities, and then the game plays with dice. So at the beginning of your turn, you roll 3 dice, and then you allocate them. You try to make some results. You can re-roll 1, or you can flip it to the other side, and you try to make some combinations. But the good thing and the funny thing is that you also can help the other virtues, the other characters. So you could say, okay, I will try to do this action with Solomon Kane thanks to the results I have, or I will save these dice for the next turn, or I will give 1 dice with 1 result to another character here and try to help them. The actions you have are either on your board or on a deck that you have to start with. So you have some different actions. So you can choose your actions from your hand, and you put 1 on your left and 1 on your right. And so these actions can be moving, they could be exploring, they could be discussing, because the game is the kind of actions that the hero can do are from these 3 kinds, basically. So there will be sometimes when you need to discuss. When he discusses, you will get some discussion cards, exploration cards, they are called, where with all of the different things that you can do, you will roll a dice based on your cards. If you succeed, the card will tell you go to this other card, and you will see what happens. So they are really dialogues. When you explore, you will try to find some clues. Then it's the same thing. If you try to do a combination with 3 dice, you're more likely to have a high result. If you try with an easier card, you will not get as much bonus. So you roll your dice, you see what the result is, and then you read the card. So it's very and then it's like, you know, these games like books in which you are the heroes. Mm-hmm. You see, so it's a bit like that, but with skills, with dice rolls that you have to do. Right?
All right. And you said the Pledge Manager is still available for this for a couple weeks?
Yes, it's available. It will open in probably around August 2021 or 22nd for a few weeks. The amazing thing is we produce like high quality games. Mm-hmm. We have like beautiful and gorgeous minis. I don't know if you've seen them.
Yeah.
And like the virtues are very big, and we have unique sculpted elements at every time. So you have like the each character that you meet will have his own mini. You move on maps, different ones, because if a chapter, the game is divided into chapters. So once you have finished the first chapter, you will move to another one, and then you will discover a new map. So you will see what's going on, and so it all tells a story in the end.
Right.
And then you play against darkness, which is an artificial intelligence. So you have the shadows that are invisible beings coming back, but then you have like real villains. Sometimes you could do sword fights. You know, the game is very, very rich and different.
All right, very cool. That is Solomon Kane from Mythic Games. If it looks like it might be a cup of tea, be sure to check that one out. If you're enjoying this Gen Con coverage, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below, and in the comments below, let me know. $2 million. I'm going to give you $2 million if you're willing to fight a mountain lion with nothing but what you have on you now. Would you take it? Could you take this mountain lion?
Can he protect his face? We can't risk Leo. We can't risk Leo's beautiful face, man. We can't risk the face, Leo.
You got anything stabby on you? Like a pin? Shank? I don't know who carries around shanks.
I don't know.
Like a prison shank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would. If I had a pen, but my goal would be maybe bludgeon him in the head, but no, I don't think I'd do it. Would
Is
you?
it from Kingdom Death?
No, just a mountain lion. Like, I'm going to give you $2 million if you are willing to fight a mountain lion. But if you die, I mean, that sucks.
Okay. So would I do it? Yeah.
With what you have on you. Do you have like...
Okay. So I will hit him with this.
Okay.
And I will tell you some real story.
Okay.
I had a black eye like 2 weeks ago because my son hit me with this phone on my eye. And my 2-year-old son, right?
Oh.
So I will try to do the same on the lion and aim at the eye, right?
There you go. Let me know in the comments below, with what you have right now, would you fight a mountain lion for $2 million? And as always, thanks for your time.